You've been watching the Emmy Award-winning Great Scenic Railways, and we have Robert Van Camp, who's the producer, the director, the photographer, the gopher. He did it all, and he did it all by himself, and congratulations to you for a magnificent effort. It's a great show.
Great to be able to
Now listen to me. You got 7 minutes. You got 7 minutes to take care of this. These thank you gifts are more history, more teaching aids than anything I think we have ever had on the air. If you have a home school, if your kids are going to a grade school or junior high school, this is information they need to have if they're going to understand the history of their country. And I'm talking about Canada and the United States. It was the Great Canadian Pacific Railway that made Canada a great nation instead of a bunch of just individual provinces. And it was the Transcontinental Railway, which started during the Civil War, by the way, which really gives you an idea of the capacity of this country to do things. That brought this country, there was no more East and West, so it was just one. Okay, the $75 level, we got Robert's brought a whole bunch of wonderful gifts. You can have, at the $75 level, the program DVD or the video that has extra material on it. It's got some really nice stuff on, was it The Fugitive? Was that the
bonus fugitive?
The bonus on the
Yeah, we'll
the
show you
Fugitive.
that in a minute.
Okay, the guidebook at the $75 level, this covers all of the tourist trains in the U.S. and Canada. So if you're planning a vacation that's going to take you to a couple of states and then maybe up into Canada, put a couple of these train trips into your vacation. It'll give you a break, and it'll be a wonderful time to get everybody together from the family. The CD-ROM is something that the kids are going to love because they're going to be able to go from state to state, province to province, and find out exactly what's available in these scenic railway trips. And not only that, but there are some museums of travel dealing with the locomotives that are absolutely fascinating. You'll spend an entire day there. The railway hat. I honestly believe that, you know, way down deep somewhere, this is probably the most popular one of all. Oh, you had it all set up for a shot, didn't you? And I picked it up. That's me, you see. There it is. A public television series and an Emmy Award-winning public television series, I might add. And when you wear that, you're saying public television, I support it. You're also saying that you're very interested in the history of the nation, whether it be U.S. or Canada, and you love railroads. All right, at the $100 level.
$100 level, we're going to give you the complete history of the American Railroad in this book, pictorials, everything, from the beginning of it with the Tom Thumb, all the way through Amtrak and today. This is a great history book. It's not going anywhere. This is our history. This book will be good 50 years, 100 years from now. It is a great thank you gift. It is a hardcover book. It is a beautiful book. At $225, if you would like to have your very own Great Scenic Railway Journeys trip, thanks to KCTS, we've got it for you. The Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad. We're going to give you 2 passes to ride any time next year in their 2006 season. This is a beautiful trip. Got high bridges over tunnels. You get to see beautiful shots of Mount Rainier. Open, you got the lakes up there. It's just family time. You want to do something with your family or give this to friends and co-workers. This is a beautiful trip. Think about that at the $225 level. It also includes the interactive CD-ROM. It also includes the guidebook and a copy of the show as well. That is at the $225 that you will get all this as well with it at the $225. If you can do the $1 a day, which I have to say has been the most popular level today. Easily. A $1 a day, because you think a $1 a day of an investment to all the great programming you get here at KCTS. You cannot do a better investment with your dollar. It's also a tax write-off, as you know, as well. We're going to give you all the products we've talked about tonight, including 2 passes to ride on the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad. That is the best bargain here that we have to offer to you, and it is the best way for your dollars to go to work here, for you to continue to take pride in this great station that is your home station. You think about it. Where else are you going to get this kind of great programming but right here on KCTS? Take an investment, take the time, say, I value this. Make a vote, as we say. Every vote counts, every pledge counts. So think about that. And George, I've had a wonderful time here.
Well, I'm glad.
I know we only have limited amount of time.
Well, we got a couple more minutes. Tell us a little bit about the show in Australia.
I know everybody's going to want to talk. Australia, beautiful. I love that country. You know, I have to thank the viewers, because if it wasn't for you supporting this station and all the public television stations where they support around the country, we wouldn't have been able to go there. You're going to be able to see that show in the future. We take you to wine trains. We tell you about World War II history down there. We go up to the rainforest. Beautiful, beautiful show in Australia. And we also have a steam train special coming up. We're going to be getting to Canada and New Zealand here in the next 2 years. So, folks, I'm telling you, thank you so much. I feel so excited. You're folks.
I can't wait to see that train up to the polar bear country up in Canada.
Oh, yes. But think about those levels. Let's go through those. We only got like 2 minutes left. Let's quickly go through those boards again to show you how you can best invest your dollars here at KCTS. Quickly, $75 level, we are going to give you a copy of the program that you've seen. Some of you are tuning in. 2 hours of programming here, bonus footage as well. You will get the tourist guidebook at $75 if you want. This is a choice, one or the other. Any one of these at the $75. Complete listing of all the tourist railways in North America. The interactive CD-ROM, we showed you that real quickly. You just pop it in your computer, works in a PC or Mac. You just kind of go anywhere you want to go, click it, head to the railway you want to check out, and boom, you can even go directly to their website. So think about that at the $75 level, and you can get the official crew hat. And I tell you, when you wear this hat, anywhere you go, the folks know that you pledged to your local public television station. So get the official crew hat. $100 level, we are going to give you the American Passenger Train book. Think about it, that's a great historical book. $225, 2 passes to ride the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad.
That's a wonderful
the
trip.
Copy of the program, the Tourist Train Guidebook, and the interactive CD-ROM. If you want everything we've talked about tonight, $365, $1 a day of an investment to KCTS. We're giving you everything we talked about, plus 2 passes.
Okay, now we've got a lot of people in the waiting and call waiting. Don't get excited. We're going to go on to the next show. Our time is up, and we try to stay with our schedule here. But we will not leave the studio until each and every one of you has been answered, and you got your thank you gift, and you've become a member of KCTS. Robert, thank you so much for being here. Now, real pleasure.
I thank your audience.
We look forward to you coming back.
I would love to come back. I tell you, after a response like this, I really hope I get to come back and bring you our next show. And George, you better be here right with me, because I couldn't have done it without you.
All right.
And I have to say, it's great to be next to the legend, because in public television circuit, this is the man.
A legend in his own time, or in his own mind. Isn't that what they used to say, a legend in your own mind? Okay, we're going now to the next show, but remember, if you're in call waiting, stay there. We will stay in the studio and answer your telephone calls. And if you want to call during the next show and get some of these thank you gifts, you can do that too. Enjoy the show. Great show.
Thank you so much. That's great. Great to be here. Thank you so much.
Local support for KCTS comes from the Master Builders Association. The Master Builders Association can help you with your next home building or remodeling project. Information at www.masterbuildersinfo.com. The Master Builders Association, building the communities we call home.
Elvis Presley, he touched me. The music of Elvis Presley, the gospel music of Elvis Presley, which played a very large part in his life. You know, it's estimated that Elvis Presley sold over 1 billion, that's with a B, records worldwide. That's more than anybody else in the entire record industry history. In America alone, Elvis had has, because it's constantly growing. They're still buying his records. In fact, in the world, he's one of the top-selling artists. He had over 140 albums and singles in the U.S., in America, that were certified gold, platinum, or multi-platinum by the recording industry. Elvis's trophy room at Graceland is filled with gold and platinum records and awards from all kinds from around the world. 18 different countries are represented. Norway, Yugoslavia, Japan, Australia, South Africa, England, Sweden, Germany, France, Canada, Belgium, and the Netherlands, just a few. And yet, Elvis Presley never performed a concert outside of the United States except for 3 cities in Canada, 5 concerts he gave in 3 cities in Canada in 1957. Other than that, he never performed a concert outside of the United States. And still, his recordings and films enjoyed continued support around the world. Okay, the thank you gifts that we have for you with this program. And remember that if you love Elvis Presley, I mean, you can listen to these too, but let the teenagers listen to him too, because he is still one of the most popular singers in the world today. The 2 CD set is at the $80 level. It has a length of 40 songs, and that's a lot more than you're getting on this program, so that's a good deal of extra material. The 2 VHS set at the $120 level has more than 2 hours of bonus material. This show is about an hour long, now a little bit short of an hour long. There's a total of over 3 hours on your 2 VHS set. The 2 VHS set and the 2 CD set at the $170 level. Here's a good deal for you. The 2 DVD set with the same 3 hours of music and interviews, and that includes 2 hours of bonus material, at the $100 level. If you'd like the 2 DVD set and the 2 CD set, That's at the $150 level. Now, these breaks are very short, and we're going to keep them that way. But we only have 2 more left. The next one's only 2.5 minutes long, too. The last one is 5 minutes long. But take this opportunity. You know, you don't have many opportunities sometimes to really effectively influence a teenager's life without the teenager really realizing that you're trying to move it around a little bit. These records do that because there's no question about Elvis Presley's sincerity when he sings gospel music, and the teenagers will understand that. Give us a call at 1-800-443-1999. You only see it on public television, folks. I like that. Call us.
Joe was sickle.